So the fact that we have social media, at least you're able to have even a video call. You can know what your partner is doing. Yeah, even if you cannot be enough protective.
I know. Like actually, you might not be all that protective, but at least when you have a video call with your partner, with your loved one, and there is a way how it makes a love more sweet and sweet.
You can even decide to do it for the whole night for security purposes.
Which social media platform do you normally use when you're talking with your loved one?
Me, if it comes to relationship basis, I prefer calls. That's me. Because why? I believe that when you want to connect with someone, I believe in communication. The more you speak, the more you talk with someone, the more you interact with them, the more you know them. But chatting with the people, I do a lot of chatting sometimes, but I'm not a WhatsApp fan. But my guy, if my boyfriend, we really want to have a serious communication, it's fun.
Yeah. You called your boyfriend and somewhere he was kind of busy and he didn't receive your call, and you find maybe a message on WhatsApp. Would you call him back?
Yeah, I will.
In this generation, we normally see that ladies want to be called back. For them, they don't want to call their loved ones and they check on them. So if you find you called your loved one and he didn't pick,
in my own perspective, if it comes to relationship things, I believe that we handle relationships in different ways. The way I do mine can be way different from the way you handle yours. So me as a person, if I talk from my own perspective, the fact that I missed your call, and probably we are dating, it depends on the level we have reached. If you've gained my trust, you qualify, I'll give you a call back. If you text me. But the fact that I called and you didn't pick, and you text me, it doesn't make sense. You got my missed call, and you texted, you should call.
Why didn't he call? He has to
Yeah,
call.
it doesn't make sense. Or unless if he says, babe, I don't have minutes.
So how would you feel when he just texts you back and he doesn't call you? How would you feel, you personally?
Now, issues of relationship with me, I don't take it so personally. So if I feel like someone is not really giving in what I need, it's not worthy. You know, the problem we have right now is sometimes we act like we are desperate for men. Like you're desperate for a relationship. Like you feel like if you lose this man, you're not getting another man. That is where, and it's all because of these social media things. Now, you have friends, probably they have someone as boyfriends. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. But, you know, we are different. You are you and I am me. You can't be me and either I can't be you. So we ought to do things in a different way. And if you don't have a boyfriend and your friend has a boyfriend, it doesn't mean that you will not get one. Or if you don't have a girlfriend, your girlfriend chat you, and you feel like, you know, it's very common with boys. Sometimes their boys, if they have issues with their girlfriends, if they are heartbroken, if they break up with the girl, it's very common with them. Most of them go in, and some of them even are depressed. It's very common with them. Depression is very easy with them. They can easily be stressed, and they can easily be depressed, and some of them even can start drinking recklessly.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I believe that it's not easy for a man to fall in love.
Fall in love?
Yeah. By the time a man falls in love and really says that he loves you,
it means he has seen you for a good time.
He loves you. But if he wants to just use you, he will also just use you and leaves you there.
So how do you know that this person is seriously in a relationship with me, or he wants to just use me and goes away.
That's the one. I'm not a psychologist.
You have told me you have a boyfriend, so when you consider the time so far you have been together, you should be knowing this. When someone is just praying you over your mind, or someone is seriously in a relationship with you, you would have noticed this.
In a relationship, we both play critical roles. Both a lady and a man both play a critical role. Why? Because you have to be consistent, you as a person. And then I should also be consistent, probably be it in communication, be it in whatever those things that we do. You know, I believe that in every relationship needs to be spice.
Yeah,
and I believe that if it comes to spicing a relationship, a man plays a bigger role. Because why do I have this point of view? I believe that you are a man. A man, you're the one who wants to marry me. And I am not the one who wants to marry you. You want to marry me. You chose me. So that means if at all you chose me, you should chase me. How? Do things that you're supposed to do. Be a man. It doesn't mean that necessarily mean that you are supposed to go beyond what you're supposed to do. Just do what you can do. Even in those small things that you do, by just you being real to your partner, being you yourself. She will love you the way you are. If she's really interested in you, she will love you for who you are. But these issues of some men pretending, see, you get someone, and that is weird.
Even some people these days, they wait for their babies to first call them back.
Me, I don't do that shit. I don't believe in that, by the way. I hardly call men back. Why? But if it is business, I make a lot of calls for different businesses. But if it is a boyfriend, even if he's going to watch, he knows I don't.
Wow.
Yeah. If it is, unless if it is important. Yeah. If it is important, I will do. But then I believe there are levels in relationship. There are levels. Every relationship has a level. You know, when you are dating someone, the more you get to know them, the more you're closer to them. You get to know their abilities. You get to know their strengths, their weaknesses. Even you get to know when they don't have airtime. Yes, let's say that. You get to know when they don't have data. You get to know when they don't have minutes. You get to know when they cannot do certain things. Because you're so close to this person. Because that's how a relationship is supposed to be. You're supposed to become one. You're supposed to, your communication signs should be equally the same.